Yo!
Are we live?
Yeah, I think so. God, I fucking hope.
Welcome back, everybody, to the podcast.
Oh my God, Josh, 2 weeks in a row. What the fuck are you going to do with yourselves?
I know. I spoil you guys. I made a concerted effort. Concerted effort. I made a concerted effort to get out of here 2 weeks in a row.
I mean, it was hard to get you out here.
I know. I don't drive.
No.
That's
the
only problem.
To be fair, that's probably the main problem.
Yeah, that's the issue.
Oh,
that's so much better.
It hit better. Dope. All right, so I haven't seen it. You've been mad at me.
It's been a week.
I
told you last podcast to watch it.
What's up with the Mandal? I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. I don't know what to tell you.
Man. You said you were going to watch it.
Well, fucking sometimes you just know.
Okay.
Know.
So we are, like, tomorrow the next episode comes out. The last episode of the season.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So there's not any new information from when we last talked about it, but dude, like, you weren't, so we talked about it last week. You weren't super into episode 6, but episode 7, dude, it's so good.
And what we didn't get to last time, speaking of like Disney,
this is alcohol again.
Speaking of Disney properties, we never talked about the Marvels. We never talked about fucking Brie Larson. None of that. So like, and obviously, we had the trailers drop last week or the week before, sorry, and we didn't talk about it. And
I'll get back to Mandalorian, but jump in real quick. You know, I'm not a big fan of Brie Larson as Captain Marvel.
Those tits, though.
I don't want to be that guy.
You know what's crazy? She gave out the bra she was wearing.
Love that.
Do you know why?
Hold on.
Okay. My bad.
I love Brie Larson.
My bad.
I love Brie Larson. I think she's a great actress. I really liked her in 21 Jump Street. I thought she did great.
My favorite role.
I really liked her in King Kong.
I know my favorite was Scott Pilgrim.
She was great. I love
fucking phenomenal.
I love Brie Larson as an actress. I don't like her as Captain Marvel. I personally, I don't know why. I don't.
You rooted for her for the last 2 years. What happened?
No. Go back and listen.
No.
Hold on. Go back and listen to the podcast. I've never liked her in Captain Marvel.
Why?
I've always said I really like her as an actress. Captain Marvel's supposed to be cocky and arrogant. Okay, she's supposed to be.
She is.
Because she's all powerful.
In game, she was.
She was. I don't like the way Brie Larson plays her cocky attitude. I don't.
You think it's just her?
Maybe. I like her. I like Brie Larson. I just don't like her as Captain Marvel.
Why?
I don't know. I really don't. But my point of bringing that up is I watched the Marvels trailer.
Yeah.
And I really liked it.
Yeah.
I was phenomenal. Excited for her.
Once again.
I was excited for Monica Rambeau. I was excited for Kamala Khan. And since we're talking about tits.
Pull that shit up.
Hold on.
Women were so confused because they were like, what bra is Brie Larson wearing? Because like her, is there any way to non-sexualize this?
No, you're a man. It's all sexual.
Okay, fuck it. I'll mansplain. Women.
Don't lean into that.
What, fucking.
He's. Okay,
I'm doing what I do. You're racist.
I'll save it.
I'm sexist.
He's not meaning to mansplain. He just doesn't know any other way to explain it.
That's a part of my ADHD. Andy learned.
Actually, we had a really long conversation about this. I don't think you mansplain.
No,
I'm a man. Obviously, I don't think you do.
No, Andy came to understand that it's me verbally expressing my brain out loud.
Right, like you're not even trying to explain it to her. You're explaining it out loud so that you also understand what you're trying to say.
I just want to say it.
Yeah,
that's it.
I do the same thing with Dakota, but it's like less overpowering.
Well, there for a long time, I don't think Andy ever took it as mansplaining until like you read the internet, and I'm sure I think we had a conversation to where she was like, well, you know, like maybe this is what's happening. I'm like, no, like I'm super excited about a subject. And even if you know about the subject, I want to explain my story and you to understand it, even if you already know about it. Mm-hmm. And then Andy does the same thing to where she'll explain a story. You know what I do? Even if I know about it, I'll sit there. I'll listen.
The volume isn't working again. Oh, wait. Hold on. You're okay.
I'll sit there. I'll sit there. I'll listen. I'll be happy about whatever she's saying. And then I'll just add to whatever she says. Mm-hmm. What I've come to understand is I'm not mansplaining. What I am doing is over-explaining because I want to say it out loud for it to be heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
But, hey, you're playing some unofficial trailers up in this
There's
video.
no sound of we're talking over it.
I
think she looks so fucking fine in this scene.
That's what I was talking about. That's what I was talking about.
Hold on. Let me get this out.
Back the fuck up. No.
Let me get it out. I think she looks so fine in this scene. I love the hair. I love the shirt. Hello.
I love the belly button.
Yeah.
Buzzball's in the fridge.
Empty a little bit.
Huh? Baby. I'll get you more. Hey. Hey.
I'll get WD-40.
I know, right? I'll get you more. Can you get her out of here?
She wants to stay.
You too. Get out.
Get both of them. Get out.
Nobody's like, this is my chance.
Oh my God.
They just want to have their opinions heard.
No. I'll get more. We tried to wake you up. Huh?
You didn't.
Yeah. Yes, we did.
I tapped your forehead.
You tapped my forehead?
Yeah, we literally tried to wake you up.
I said Andy, and I was like, bop, bop, and I tapped your forehead, and you were like, what?
I didn't feel like you tapped my forehead.
Hot. Oh, not
Okay,
her.
no,
she's a child.
Okay. There's Bree. The point is like quite literally, people. Okay. Pause. People were asking about this bra because women's bras are hard not to get a silhouette underneath the shirt they're wearing. Larson, Mrs. Bree, was like, "This is what I was wearing," and apparently it's phenomenal. But I feel like we're over-sexualizing a woman who's clearly doing great in Marvel movies.
Do I need to call Dakota because she feels the same way?
I can't look at this scene without being like, God damn. Yeah, call her.
Don't talk. Don't
call
talk.
her.
Okay. You're not here.
All right. Wait, you're not going to tell her you're on the podcast. Josh, are you for real right now? This is dangerous.
Yes.
Hey, baby.
Hi, honey.
I had a quick question, so this isn't going to be a long call, okay?
Okay.
Do you remember when we were watching the Marvels trailer?
Yes.
Okay, how hot was Brie Larson with that tank top and her belly button out?
Very hot.
Like how? Like in detail, describe it.
Why?
Just for me.
No, I'm not. She was really hot.
Really hot?
Really, really hot, yeah.
Okay. I love you. Thank you.
I love you.
You were on the podcast, by the way. I love you. Bye.
Love you, bye.
What the fuck, man? You gotta let people know.
So, just for clarification, really, really hot.
Dude, she looks. Do you remember her?
Full disclosure.
Do you remember her posting her Instagram workouts?
Yes.
Look great,
dude. There were silent TikToks of her working out, and I was like,
she's just
that makes me feel uncomfortable.
And she's got abs.
Yeah, like not even like, oh my god, she's so fucking hot. I want to fucking nut. Like no, like she is just attractive. She looks fantastic. Good for her.
No, she gets my dick hard.
Dude, I'm trying to make it.
No, like,
respectful.
Bro, no, look at her. She, like, Josh, come on.
Right. But my point is that,
like, I mean,
you have to bear in mind we're two men, okay? I don't want it to sound like we're fucking ridiculous pigs. She's attractive.
I'm pigging out.
She's attractive.
She's gorgeous. Like, fucking. Dude, she has clearly worked on her physique. What are you doing? Fear the gods. Josh is doing something I'm not aware of.
Oh my god. She's so pretty.
Look
at her.
What?
This is like on TikTok all the time. This is what I've been seeing. It's just edits of her. She's so fine. Mary from Shazam Fury of the Gods. She's so fine.
She's good looking.
She's fine.
She's fine for okay.
I'll show you. Hold on.
Who's playing Pac-Man?
She's so fine.
She's not that good looking.
She's so fine. I have another one. Hold on. I have two in a row. Here we go. She's so fine.
I don't understand. She's good looking.
Gets my dick hard.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so Brie Larson is amazing looking.
It's a gallon of Kool-Aid.
This is not the equivalent. Click fucking give me some volume.
I saw the TikTok you sent me, and it's like me showing my friends the greatest moment in podcast history.
Dude, yes! If you guys haven't seen the Kool-Aid, you have to fucking... Have we shown it on this podcast? Oh my god, he's like, fucking, I'm doing it anyway. Kool-Aid. Boom. Oh my god. Click pause. Yeah. 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 You have to be on my side with the chair. What? Huh?
She didn't have a chair.
You don't want one? Andy just wants to be involved. Careful with the cords.
Andy, you want to see this really pretty lady?
He might. He's something gonna say. Hold on, actually. Can't imagine what's in that second one.
So I called Dakota and got her opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get your opinion. It's the Marvels. It's Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, Brie Larson, and Photon from WandaVision. It's their movie.
We're listening to a lot.
How fine is she?
Look at her. Yeah.
front picture?
Mm-mm.
No.
Dakota already gave her 2 cents. Josh fucking roped her into it.
What?
Josh fucking talked to. He was like, between you and I, how hot is Brie Larson? And fucking exposed the shit out of her.
I said, remember when I had you watch the Marvels trailer? How hot was Brie Larson in that tank top? She goes, so hot.
I think Scarlet Witch is hotter.
Mommy Olsen?
Is she the one that you were saying has a nice ass? I heard that from in there.
Yeah.
Close enough.
I hear something.
Okay. Now you hear yourself.
This is who I think is really pretty. No. I hear an echo. It sounds like a bark.
Oh, shit.
Is it from the computer? Is that where the sound's coming from? I think. Like Mary Elizabeth Winstead? I hear myself. You're good.
Let me see a better picture.
This is when I fell in love with her.
Oh my god, she's sky high. Oh, she was the villain.
Also,
I hear you.
You better.
she was Ramona Flowers from Scott Pilgrim. Oh my god,
I haven't got her to watch Scott Pilgrim yet.
Oh my god, she's so pretty. That's not real.
Show me pictures of Kate.
Kate?
The one that you showed me first. Isn't that her name?
Brie Larson?
Yeah. I don't know where I got
Kate?
that from.
What are you talking
Brie
about?
Larson?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I need more pictures to give a true rating.
That's the top one on YouTube, Ethan. On Google, look. This is the top Brie Larson pick on Google, Ethan. Look up. 2 seconds. 2 seconds.
Hold on.
She's pretty, but
Me and him were specifically because I really like Brie Larson. I just didn't like her as Captain Marvel. I think she looks really pretty here.
she does look very pretty.
But I didn't like her as
Miss Marvel or
Captain Marvel, and she's Captain Marvel in this movie. But I didn't like her. Like, I don't think she looks super cute there.
no, I didn't think so either.
But here,
Did she lose some weight?
she was working out a lot for this movie.
I was gonna say she looks toned up.
Like, she has a 6-pack and shit. Like, she's so pretty.
Yeah, I like my women with little more thick arms to them.
She's pretty.
But she is very pretty.
Phone died.
My phone?
Mine.
She does look better there. Maybe it's because she is more toned. Do you think?
Yeah, I know she worked out for like 8 months for this movie. After already keeping up a consistent workout because she has a Marvel contract.
Her jawline looks a lot more defined here.
I really liked her in.
Oh my god, that's her? What?
I thought she was really, really pretty in 21 Jump Street.
I didn't. Wow, that's crazy. It's crazy to not know that's who she was.
Mm-hmm.
But she was also a lot younger there.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously.
She was also in Scott Pilgrim.
Have you to see that?
She plays like the best version of this one song, Black Sheep. Hello again, friend of. I don't want to get copyrighted. I thought she was really pretty in Kong Skull Island. That's her back here.
I've seen that with my dad. He likes those movies. When is I can never remember Deadpool. When's that coming out?
Deadpool 3 next year. 2024.
That's so long.
Loki and her were in this. See? That's Kong Skull Island.
All right.
Speaking of fine,
Sorry, guys.
Look how good Tom Hiddleston looks in this movie.
What's really funny is I know for a fact that they got some bullshit on that camera. I'm over here fucking going. Like it was all bad. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. The Kool-Aid. You drinking Kool-Aid to start your day?
It's better on my camera.
It's so
It's
good.
better on your
What
camera.
kind?
Red.
Kool-Aid is fucking awesome. It really is
Click
awesome.
pause. Can we talk about the fact he defined the flavor by the color?
Red.
Die-hard Kool-Aid fan.
Cherry, right?
Yeah.
Red is cherry. Or is it strawberry?
I think it's cherry.
I think it's cherry.
You can hear us, right? Okay. You feel included.
Hot take. Hawaiian Punch. Overrated.
Ooh, Kool-Aid?
Rated.
You have to have like a cup full of this with sugar.
Do you remember Mom's crack Kool-Aid?
Yeah, it's just diabetes. All right, click play.
It was a big...
It was fucking delicious is what it was.
Big ass pitcher of Kool-Aid. And normal Kool-Aid, you had like a cup of sugar too, 2 cups of sugar too.
You had a little bit
She like tripled it. So more or less it was water and it was like this much
sugar and
this
sugar.
much water, this much sugar.
Would you like
She-
some Kool-Aid with your sugar?
And she called it crack Kool-Aid.
It was definitely cracked the fuck out. It was
remember,
so fucking good.
Do you remember when Mom used to do the Russian voice for Willie?
These fucking dogs. These motherfuckers.
Willie was
Fuck these dogs.
Willie was Ethan's cat.
For 20 years.
20 years. And my mom used to do this voice for her where she was a Russian. Like, she was Willie,
Dude, hey, I
but
had to
Willie
break it
was
to you.
Russian.
Willie was definitely Russian.
100%.
These fucking dogs. I cannot stand them. That's why I hit child in face. Like, yeah, no, that's her. That's Willie.
Yeah.
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 Or Gabriel would walk past and she'd smack him in the back of the fucking head and go, ha 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 ha.
Not because she was mad or he was, like, touching her or
It
doing
was
anything.
fun.
Just he was walking by and she was like, fuck you.
Didn't give a fuck. And Keisha loved her.
Yep.
Yep.
That's our aunt.
I think they know that.
New viewers don't.
No.
Do you remember? I've been trying to figure this out for like 6 months. Me, you were at grandma's when we lived there in the bunk beds with mom and dad.
Okay.
And mom used to come in and read bedtime stories. And she read that book. It had that like creature on the front sitting on a stump reading a book. Do you remember what that book was called?
I need a little more context.
It's the story she always read to us. It was a collection of stories in a book.
I still need more. Wait, what?
It was a collection of stories in a book, and the front cover had like, I think Narnia, the dude with the hooves.
Okay.
Like him on the cover, and he was reading a book, and he had like a monocle or some shit. And it was like, it wasn't scary stories to tell in the dark, but it had like the same kind of ring to it.
I do not remember.
It was like an old mythological collection of stories.
I personally don't know.
Okay, I'll ask her.
It's so good. Pour a little something for yourself. It's watered down. It's not too bad.
You really drinking
Ice
Kool-Aid?
cold. It's ice cold. Yeah.
You are drinking Kool-Aid.
Yeah. It's awesome.
A fucking 64 ounce.
It's always with two bears, the laughs in the background that get me.
Nadav's dope.
Yeah.
Nadav is great. I love how red he gets.
So much sugar. My head hurts. You know that?
On a side note,
Hey, play Hitler's Teacup. What are you doing?
we haven't talked about this on the podcast. I'm fucked up. Leave me alone.
Oh my God. I don't know if we can play this, Josh.
Bert Kreischer will not.
Jesus Christ.
He will not copyright us.
Play the one on Bert Kreischer's page. Go back and type in just Bert Kreischer. Just type in Bert Kreischer. Ah! Is that echo from yours?
Ah!
No, I have to make sure.
Ah! That's yours. Ah!
Stop. No, it's just a... Yeah, that buzzball. I've been falling in love for 30 minutes. I've been falling for 30 minutes.
What do you? I have been falling for 30 minutes.
Okay, so type in, just type in Bert Kreischer.
Was that on South Park?
No, actually, click his page right there. Click his page right there. Yep.
I know how it works, Ethan.
Okay, now click the one on his page. There you go. He won't flag us. And if he does,
7
I'm
years
going to
ago,
send him a strongly worded email.
one incredible story blew up the internet.
When I was 22, I got involved with the Russian mafia. I was a frat boy on a class trip.
This is Eagle.
I love the person they got to play him.
you know what's funny? In multiple podcasts, like a year or two ago, Bert mentioned multiple times one of his favorite actors was Jimmy Tatro.
And that's him?
Yes.
He's here
Yes.
for your protection. He is very dangerous. You are not to talk to or hang out with him.
All I want to do is hang out with him.
I did not speak Russian.
Yeah, machina.
All I knew how to say was,
On the machine!
it was literally the best summer of my life.
We robbing this guy?
This is Russia!
23 years after those events, the story continues.
What is wrong with this shirt?
Yo, machine.
Not today, brother. Not today. My dad showed up.
You paid money to see my son tell his mate.
I love Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that he's playing Bert's
Have you not
dad.
heard the stories of what Bert said when they went to Serbia to film this?
No.
Okay, so Mark Hamill, his wife, is vegetarian. So
Mm-hmm.
95% of the time, Mark Hamill eats vegetarian.
Mm-hmm.
Bert's a fucking fat fuck and is like, I love to cheat on my diet. So he went to the Russian McDonald's with Mark Hamill, and he was like, hey, what do you want? And he was like, he didn't go with him, but he was like, hey, I'm going to McDonald's. I'm getting the whole set some food, like the whole crew. Mark Hamill's like, get me a Big Mac. And he was like, are you sure? And Mark Hamill's like, yes, but don't tell my wife. Got him a Big Mac, and then apparently every time Bert wanted to just talk to Mark and then be on the same page, he snuck him a Big Mac. And every time Mark was like, don't tell my wife, what's up? Like, there's just Mark typically eats what his wife does out of respect, but he's like, I love a Big Mac.
That story about robbing a train in Russia.
For the millionth time, it's a true story.
It took about 2 seconds before he started making me mental. Look at it.
He's a monster.
Now, is that actually his wife?
No.
I didn't know.
No,
didn't
I
know
can
if he
show.
was got-
I can show you Leanne. She has a podcast.
I know it's Leanne. I didn't know if he just got her to play. His
No,
wife.
she's a comedian.
Okay. Well, I figured if she's a comedian, she could just play his wife.
No, Leanne isn't a comedian. That woman's a comedian.
Why didn't Leanne just play his wife?
Andy's seen that podcast. It's between fucking Tom and Leanne. She stays out of it for a reason, but she is his right. Like, Leanne is Bert's secret right-hand man. What?
Speaking of the mic.
Leanne
There
is
you go.
Bert's secret right-hand man.
Uh-huh.
So, like, 90% of the projects, she's the executive producer. On all of his specials, she's the one that gets the final say.
Mhm.
If she doesn't like something, she is 100% involved, but behind the camera, because she'll give incentive on things that no one else will because she's Bert's wife.
Okay.
Yeah, she's dope
Are
as
you the
fuck.
machine?
She's a boss
The party's
ass bitch.
outside.
23 years ago, you stole the only thing my father ever cared about.
Sorry. If this is some sort of TikTok prank, I'm about to lose my shit.
It's definitely a prank. Clearly, that's a fake gun. Or not.
You're coming with me back to Russia.
Russia?
If you try to run.
He's going down. Dad, why are you talking all fast like you're on speed or something?
Because I'm on speed. Oh, more drugs. Bert, take off that shirt and show those SOBs who you really are.
Now? You gotta party with me.
He's the motherfucking machine.
Fine. I'm just gonna shoot him in the leg. Oh my god, I'm going to fucking hell! I killed a man!
Well, technically you killed several men.
Phenomenal, right?
It looks silly.
I love it. I can't wait.
When does it come out?
May 25th.
That's soon.
My birthday's coming up.
I know.
Okay.
You know what I'm going to get you for your birthday?
Huh.
I'm going to say I was going to get you something.
Type in two
But
bears,
I decided against it.
Type in 2 bears Jen Aniston.
Who?
YouTube, 2 bears Jen Aniston.
How you spell Jen?
Jen. Jen. Oh my god. Fucking first one.
Let me play it.
Are you not of age?
Yes, I'm of age.
Click play. Click play. I understand. What the fuck? Oh, I know why.
Bears. 1K. You want to hear about going to Jen Aniston's house?
100%.
Okay. So I get a call a few weeks ago.
Hold on.
You're on tour.
I need to be ready for this.
Okay.
This happened recently?
Yeah. Like, you were on tour.
Before you start this story, I need to know that could I have gone to Jennifer Aniston's house with you if I had been in town?
Possibly.
Dude. I can't hear the story like okay, go ahead. Let me hear it.
I get a call from my agent, and we've been talking about a couple things, and he said, "Hey, would you be interested, possibly, in a movie?"
He's got to stop laughing in the background. It's killing me.
Nadav's dope.
Where you play a part with Jennifer Aniston, and I go, "Yeah, of course."
Okay, and this role is. You serving her Sundays.
I'm like,
You're
what
selling
is
her
it?
a used car.
I go, what is it? And he goes, it's not, it's more like a comedy drama hybrid. And I go, can I know more about it? He goes, well, actually, she wants to tell you about it. And I think we're going to do a Zoom thing, right? Because it's during quarantine.
Okay.
Okay.
He said, I'm on camera,
He's
like it
over
would
here like-
matter. Here's this better.
And he goes,
Stop!
"She's not in
Quit,
your house.
quit, quit, quit,
Do you
quit,
are
quit,
you
quit,
comfortable
quit.
going to her house?" And I go, "Yeah."
Yeah.
I go, "Of course." So he goes, "All right." So he puts me in touch with her
me.
assistant, and they.
Jesus Christ. Continue. I'm the one on camera.
Okay.
No, it's me. No, it's you.
Dude, leave it on me. Thanks.
Tell me all the information.
I bet her assistant's hot as fuck.
As a guy. So
Is he still hot?
he's pretty hot. So I go to
pretty
this
hot.
house. I hit the buzzer, and they open the gate, and I walk, and I think that the assistant will greet me at the door.
Hold on a second. You go to this house.
Yeah.
And you hit the buzzer. So you're on the street right
I'm
now?
on the street,
Okay.
and then I hit the buzzer.
What car did you drive?
Bert has pretty
my-
eyes.
What?
Bert has like pretty eyes.
Bert Kreischer's pretty eyes?
Yeah.
Cool.
Sedan.
Look at him.
Okay. You're going to Jennifer Aniston's house.
You do got pretty eyes.
Yeah, and
Don't
so
drive
I
a
mean to be
fucking-
fair,
I don't
so
know.
does
That's
Tom.
Porsche.
But
I know. So I
the angle
just,
Bert's had,
anyways,
he's got pretty eyes.
Are you trying to fuck Bert Kreischer?
I mean, no, but
Is that your hall pass?
No, he's a.
Does he want to fuck Bert Kreischer?
No, I mean,
It's Joe Rogan.
I will say no. Actually, what's funny? I think they're both better looking than Joe. I think these two men are good looking men.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I want to ride that beard.
that's not.
walk up.
What I,
She dated Brad Pitt. He was totally into cars. Like, what the fuck?
All right. So but I'm also. I'll tell you this. I have.
You good?
yes.
Okay. Just asking.
Are you good?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You don't think they're good looking?
I literally said I would ride his beard.
That's not what I said. I said Bert.
Fucking Aladdin.
No, like what?
I can show you the world.
Awesome. Good for you, Aladdin. What I'm saying is, like, Tom and Bert, genuinely, as funny as it sounds, they are good-looking guys.
They are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know the Bert part may be, like, a little weird, but, like, no, he's a good-looking guy, man.
Anxiety,
Like, yeah.
you know?
Oh,
And
you should have some
yeah,
fucking
and I'm like,
anxiety.
I
Did
don't
you
know.
eat? Did you eat before you went?
Not a lot.
Also,
Not
he's
a lot. I'm a
fucking
little hungry.
adorable.
gonna love us.
I'm a little hungry.
Is that dumb?
So
Am I
adorable?
am I dumb for saying he's an adorable human?
Who?
Bert.
Yeah.
He's adorable.
You're dumb.
That
He's an adorable human.
he's awesome.
Yeah.
Fucking whatever.
but I'm also like, how do I act, right? So I'm like, I'm being more jovial than I actually feel. I'm like, so I walk up, and the door opens.
Click fucking play.
You were talking.
No,
I
we're
was
not
just
talking to
making
you, my
Making
guy.
sure you understood.
I go, I'm Tom, and she goes, I'm Rachel. And I go, what? And she goes, I'm Rachel from the from the hit television show Friends. So I think like we're doing a bit now, you know, and this is how she's greeting me. And I'm like,
Stop. This is a real story.
yeah. So I go, okay. I go, all right. I'm like, yeah. I'm very familiar. I don't know what to say. So I'm like, yeah, it's a good show. I'm like, yeah.
We were on a break.
Yeah. So I'm like, is this? Sometimes you feel like you're a comedian. So someone's like, this is my joke.
Yeah.
And I go, yeah. And we're in her doorway. So the door's not even closed yet. We're both standing at her door, and I'm like, okay. And I didn't know if she's gonna like make a joke now.
Yeah.
And she's just looking at me, and I was like, I go, yeah. And she goes, do you know Ross? And I go, he's your brother. And she goes, not everybody knows that. And I'm like, I don't know what the hell is going on. So I'm like, yeah. I go, yeah, because I'm familiar with Chandler too. And she goes, oh, you know him? And I go, from the show.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah. And then she starts to turn down the corridor, like the hallway. And she goes, do you know Phoebe? And I go, yep. She goes, Phoebe? And I go, that from the show? The hit television show, Friends?
Yeah.
And she goes, that's actually played by an actress named Lisa Kudrow. And I go, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm fucking lost. I'm scared now.
Yeah. and like we're about to turn a corner, so I stop because everything inside of me is like, you should get out of here. Like this is not.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I go, what? I actually said, what the hell is going on? What are you doing? I said, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And she turns back to me and she goes, it's called acting. And she turns around and she walks down the hall. I just made that whole story up.
You're a fucking cunt.
You said
you're a fucking cunt. You're a cunt. You're such a. You're such a cunt. I believe all of this.
I know. Do you know why? Because you told me, you said the Tracy Morgan thing. You're like, there's no way I can make that up. So I go, I wonder if I can make up a story.
By the way, that's a good story. That's a okay story.
Okay.
God damn it. I really am sitting here going like...
You're like, this is a fucking... Yeah.
Let's make a vow that if we ever meet Jennifer
Aniston, click back.
We bring each other.
Exit out of this. Type in Two Bears safety. That. Okay. And then rewind it.
You're such a cunt. I believe all of this.
It's the same video.
Oh. Okay, yeah. Click play and just let it continue.
Do you know why? Because you told me, you said the Tracy Morgan thing.
I didn't realize there was the same story. I thought he said that
so I go, I wonder if
separately.
I can make up a story.
God damn it. I really am sitting here going like...
You're like, this is a fucking... Yeah.
Let's make a vow that if we ever meet Jennifer Aniston, we bring each other.
Click pause.
And then do we...
Like 30 episodes later, Bert's out of town on tour, and Tom's like, I had dinner with Jennifer Aniston. And he's like, this is a bit. No, you didn't. Shut the fuck up. And Tom, like, this is after they had their basketball shit, so like his arms like broke. And he's like, no, I had dinner with her. And Bert's like, yeah, show me a picture. Oh. And then he shows him a picture and he goes, this is betrayal. Like, he's like, what why the fuck would you do? Like, he's mad. It's amazing. Click play.
We tell her this story?
No.
Oh.
I say we, let's meet Jennifer Aniston.
Why don't you put out, because I know you have a little buzz going, put out a message that we can send to Jen Aniston about meeting her, for real.
Okay.
Look into your camera. Go ahead.
Hey, Jen. It's Bert Kreischer. See you soon. I froze.
It's all right.
I froze.
I think she definitely...
I'm good at, yeah, she might have definitely clicked. Hey, Jen, it's Bert Kreischer. I'm here with Tom Segura. Both of us have Netflix specials. I already fucked it up. All right, let me start again. Hey, Jen, comedian. God damn it, I'm fucking this up.
It's all right.
Hey, I'm not Brad Pitt. Hey, okay, here we go. Rachel, what's up?
I had a great time. I had a great lunch, and I really want to move forward with what we talked about.
Let's go back and forth. Ready?
Yeah.
You go to your camera, I'll go to my camera,
Okay.
and then we'll go back and forth, and then we'll cut a sizzle. And then, but what do we want out of this? Do we just want to do like brunch with her at her house?
Yeah.
Brunch.
I mean, it's kind of like, you know, presumptive to say we have to be at your house. You know what I mean? Like how about we just want to have lunch?
We're not coming to my fucking house. We can't fit all of us.
Well, I'm just saying though, we can't. You know, is meeting someone is meeting, and if I want to meet you at your house,
well, everything's closed. It's got to be at her house or your house.
Okay.
Do we invite her to your house? No.
Sure.
No, we go to her house.
Okay. How about we say
we bring our wives?
Oh.
Good. Can she bring a dude?
For safety. No, that sends the wrong message. We're dangerous. You should protect yourself.
For safety.
It doesn't sound good. We understand that you might feel threatened in our presence. So if you want to have a couple of security people there, it's a good idea.
And then you went, for safety. I gotta piss in my pants.
If you're around us, you might think you're gonna die. So bring some.
That might give them the wrong message. For safety. Can we come to your house?
What?
What the fuck?
Dude, like, that's what I'm talking about.
There's no people there. For safety.
That's not a way to get a meeting with someone. Be like,
You should protect yourself. Like, what the fuck?
For safety. We're gonna change it now.
No, finish it.
hey, can I meet you? But you should protect yourself. What if she's like about to be like, I'll meet these guys, and then you're like, but you gotta be safe. I feel really sick again.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
For safety.
Can I tell you what makes me so happy? Is I know I can watch this now and I'm gonna laugh this hard again.
I know.
For safety.
Oh,
fuck me.
I can feel my lungs struggling.
I felt, you know the smell of throw up when it comes out your nose?
What?
That's the wrong message.
All right, we got to get out of here.
Hold on, let me kill this beer.
Okay.
Oh. I've never had this much fun with my family. That is the hardest I've ever. I'm gonna need Nadav to clip that out for me to have on my phone just to fucking cheer me up.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh fuck, for safety. So Jen, we'd love to stop by.
This is it. This is our plea.
This is our plea.
And we do understand if you have security.
Now we do. Now we definitely do.
But we would never hurt you. Feel sick. I actually feel sick. Again. This reminds me of Kool-Aid.
All
right.
For safety.
Yeah, protect yourself.
For safety. Are you totally safe with us? I am totally safe. You might want to have a few guys around. Please, let me
We'd love to meet you still.
He should be cool.
You should protect yourself.
Literally, don't come unprepared. You gotta be prepared for anything. I wish I wasn't wearing a see-through shirt. Oh my fucking God.
He looks worn out.
Oh my God, this has been the best episode we've ever done.
Did we book Warren this episode?
We booked Warren episodes this episode.
This episode.
You want to be... Oh my God.
And we low-key threatened James. You know what's gonna happen if she sees this and she ever sees one of us in public? You're sweating so much.
Pouring sweat. I'm crying. Oh.
752. Ooh, you nasty. Her credit score.
I thought it was the time. It's 7:20.
No, her credit score 752. Read it and weep, bitch.
What's your credit score?
Mine?
Yeah.
I don't know, like 645.
Well, read it and weep, bitch.
Oh, my bad. I've had like 10 more years on you.
You know what my credit score is?
I don't know. Does it say F for felony?
Are you reading your credit score?
I don't care. I done lived my life.
Mine is...
I done paid for my mistakes, Josh.
Mine is 720.
Let me see it.
Weep and read it, bitch.
Reap and weep. Look at that line.
What? Don't choke.
You got...
He's joking.
You got 0 in home loans, 0 in auto loans, 0 in personal loans, 0 in student loans, 0 in collections, and you got -1 in credit cards.
Because I'm just so dope.
No, dog.
The credit card that's -1 is an Amazon card I applied for before I had credit score. That shit don't even count.
He's only eligible for secured.
What does that mean?
She knows exactly what that means. That means you have to pay to get your credit.
I can't have that.
No, do you know what it means?
I can't have that.
No, seriously, do you want to know?
I can't have that.
I love your hand.
I can't have that.
No, seriously, do you want to know?
No.
So the only eligible
no.
The only eligible top picks you have are
you tell me anyway. It's okay.
Are secured credit cards. Do you know what secured means?
Yeah, it means I have to pay.
You have to give them, like, say they give you, they give you a $200 spending limit. You have to give them $200 to be able to access that spending limit. So what's going to go down is
that's not true. It's impossible.
No. So what happens is your credit score is 720.
Yeah.
But with the way creditors, loaners,
it's a great kickflip.
Lenders, the way banks look at it is, it's probably going to be. I'll be honest with you, they are going to look at it about 200 points less.
Fuck those guys.
I'm serious.
Give me that back.
You have to be. Am I wrong?
You couldn't just let him live.
Am I wrong?
I was excited about my credit score.
It's good. Keep it that way, but also earn an amount of debt to where you're able to earn
good credit, bad credit,
No problem.
no problem.
We pay off your trade no matter what you owe. Josh, I'm serious.
Watch this video. I'm going to pause every 6 seconds and talk like I'm adding to it, but I'm not really.
Okay,
so.
you are well.
You were only a child when they sent you off to war.
So you are well aware of the fact that I'm serious.
What?
Can I speak?
Yeah.
You are well aware of the fact that, like, you are getting secured credit card options.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about this.
No, you're getting secured credit card options, meaning
I know. I don't know a whole lot about like credit score and all that bullshit.
Put it this way. Simple enough. Andy understands what I'm saying. They do not trust you enough.
Yeah.
To give you free money.
I killed him.
What?
I did it.
They don't trust you enough to give you free money.
Have you not seen that?
No.
I
did it. I killed him.
What's Brennan Lee Mulligan?
No.
It's like on TikTok and it's like the guesser.
GeoGuessr?
No.
No, then I don't know. Oh.
Zach and Brennan.
Mm-hmm.
A defendant stupidly interrupting his lawyer's closing remarks.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, over the past 4 days, you have seen state's prosecutor attempt to effectively bamboozle you with a series of hearsay arguments and loose speculative evidence, placing my client near the scene of the crime during the time of the murder. You are tasked to consider the evidence and whether it proves beyond a reasonable doubt whether my client is guilty. Is my client a perfect man? No.
I killed him, yeah. Did I fuck up? Zach and Brennan.
You've never heard that before?
No, I have.
I love Brennan.
Now look at you. The weight
You look so hot.
That was caught on
of
camera.
a galaxy on your shoulders.
Look at Seer all
No,
bald.
they just caught me giving her the, you know what I'm saying?
Look at Seer. She's all bald now.
Oh my God. Pause it. Seer has cancer. Continue. Wow. This is amazing.
You know, both our grandparents died of cancer, right?
Yeah. What's your point? Grandpa didn't.
The other two did.
Penny?
And Judy.
No, Penny didn't die of cancer.
Yes, she did.
No, it wasn't cancer. She had blood clots, and then she.
No, they tried to treat the cancer, and the cancer caused.
No.
Seizures.
No.
Yeah.
No. She had blood clots that they couldn't. What? Yeah.
I thought the cancer was causing.
No. I was
her
there.
Cancer came back.
I was there at every appointment.
I know, but her cancer came back.
Why don't you just speak into the microphone? They can still hear you.
I thought her cancer came back.
She didn't have cancer.
I know she did. She had breast cancer.
No, but that was clear. No, it wasn't the cause of death.
No, I know, but like they were trying to treat her seizures, or something to that effect, and her seizures. They couldn't treat one without affecting the other.
So she had blood clots. They couldn't treat her blood clots because she had. Oh fuck!
I thought it was cancer.
No, it's not cancer. It's another thing. Not pneumonia. It's a different type of thing. They couldn't treat one because of the other, and they couldn't treat the other because of the one.
And I thought it was seizures and cancer.
No, she didn't have seizures.
It might not have been seizures, but I thought one was for sure cancer.
I told you multiple times. Do you remember? No, I didn't think so.
For real?
It wasn't cancer.
But that's what I thought it was.
She may have had cancer, did not die of it.
I thought they couldn't treat one without.
She may have had cancer.
Like it.
But
was,
I'm saying I'm definitively, besides your point, she did not die of it. Even if she had it, she did not die of cancer. It was not that. She had blood clots, and they couldn't treat the clots because of the stroke, and they couldn't.
Stroke.
They couldn't treat the stroke because of the clots.
I thought it was not clots; it was cancer. I thought they couldn't treat the stroke because of the cancer. When they treated the cancer, she had more strokes. When they treated the strokes, her cancer spread more.
No, she had a stroke in her sleep. I was there that night. Went over to her house. Gabriel asked for candy, and he was like, "I want it out of the candy drawer." And the first night I went over there, I was like, it was at her house. She was asleep on the couch. She woke up from having a stroke, and she was out of it. Initially, they thought it was a UTI. With people over the age of 55 with a UTI, they have signs of dementia.
Sorry, this got real. I didn't know.
It's okay.
Any of this.
It's okay. No, I was there. I mean, I was
I'm
there.
not looking at you. I'm sorry. This got real.
I was there for all of it. Through signs of dementia, they would assume that it's a UTI with people 55 or older. With her, it seemed like real dementia. But what it came down to is she had blood clots. They couldn't treat the clots because she had a stroke in her sleep. And then they couldn't treat the stroke because she had blood clots. She had a rare condition. She didn't have a condition. She was in a rare set of circumstances where if they treated one, the other was a problem. And then if they went to treat the other, then the other would come back. She was at a point where you're in limbo and you kind of have to live it out. She couldn't live it out. Her body gave up. Quite literally, her body said, "I can't do this. I think I'll be fine." And it quite literally, from doctorial, it's not a word, doctorial purposes, from medical purposes, her body gave up on her because it couldn't do one or the other. The hospital could have helped, but her body would have chosen one or the other. So what they decided to do, from my understanding, was let her body choose one or the other. And her body chose to give in and circumvent that and just let go. It was the easiest thing to do. Her body felt. All they could do was make her comfortable. Does that make sense?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah. I was there for her first appointment. This is another thing you don't know. I said Gabriel. I went over to the house the day of her going to the hospital for the first time. I went over to the house, woke her up, and was like, hey, blah, blah, blah. And she, like, remembered me. She's like, hey, sweetie, blah, blah, blah. I was like, hey, Gabriel is asking... he's asking for candy out of the candy drawer. That's when she had her filing cabinet next to her bed with the fucking luxurious drop box of fucking
candy
sweets. Yeah. She didn't know about the drop box. She was confused. And I was like, you know, the conveyor belt of fucking sweets you have for the kids? Like, he wants some of that. She was like, oh, okay, well, yeah, that's... Instead of saying, like, that's fine or, yeah, you can do that, she was like, yeah, okay, that's... Okay, yeah. So I gave Gabriel some food, and I kind of talked to her for a second. I was like, are you all right? And she's like, yeah, I feel weird. Everything's fine, though. But I just... And she couldn't quite put a pin to a point. She couldn't really put her pin to any specific subject or, like, speak. Well, like 13 hours later, I get a phone call from Keisha, and for some reason, Mom couldn't show up, so I had to represent Mom. So it was me, Keisha, Justin, Matthew. 4. And they assumed she had a UTI, and actually she did. And with UTI in people 55 or older, the craziest part, this is going to sound wild, in people 55 or older, they present symptoms of dementia. Meaning, grandma was sitting there for like 2 hours being like, why are we still here? What are we doing? And Justin and me and Matthew were like, we're waiting for you to piss in a cup to see if you're okay. And she's like, well, that doesn't make any fucking sense. And we're like, no, like... And then another hour, she's like, why are we still here? And we're like, because you haven't gone to the bathroom. They want you to pee in a cup, and then we can figure it out. Eventually, she peed in a cup. And they learned that she had a UTI. Once they got rid of the UTI, they realized the dementia part of it didn't go away. And it was her blood clots as well as her stroke. They learned she had a stroke, and then they also realized she had severe blood clots. They could only treat one or the other, not both at the same time. They could treat one, that would go away. Stroke would come back, blah, blah, blah. Back and forth. At that point, in the medical field, apparently, according to them, there was nothing you could do. And she had to succumb to her injuries rather than figuring it. Like, there's no answer to that. Worst case scenario, basically. And she did what she didn't want to do, which was die in a hospital. So, and it was really weird because they were like, people give up. They really do. But she didn't have life-altering injuries. Her body gave up. I don't want to do this. It was quite literally like Penny being Penny on her own terms. And that's why it was weird. Penny only did what Penny wanted to do. She chose to die. She's like, I cannot do this. And she just gave it up. And then I was mad. Now I'm peaceful about it because I know that it's a self-conscious, self-will type of thing in that specific situation. I genuinely think she was like, this is my decision. Kind of how it felt.
Yeah,
I didn't know you didn't know that.
Yeah, no. Well, there was a lot of stuff that I did wrong back then. No, like I was younger.
You were like 14, bro.
I refused to go to the hospital because I was like, no, I'll talk to her when she gets home.
I was in your room at the time.
Yeah.
The one, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I was, I never got to.
He kicked in my door.
Dad?
Yeah. Kicked the door in. I was working thirds at the time. So I couldn't really comprehend what he was saying, but I understood. So basically, what I always punch myself in the dick about is he kicked in the door because I always had it locked. I'd come home and just relax. I'd sit up for like an hour or two, and then I'd go to bed because I don't have anything to do. All the important shit I did at night, which was make money to pay bills, and then I'd pay bills in the meantime. I worked thirds. Didn't matter. I came home that night, hung out. I think I had like a glass of wine, and then I went to bed. Destiny didn't stay over that night. It was just me. It was one of the only nights she didn't really stay. It was when we were first dating, so like her grandma was still like, fucking, you're a dude. And then Dad kicked the door down. Not down, but he like kicked it open. Walked over to me. I remember his footsteps. He came over and he hunched himself over me. And then was like, hey, I'm sorry I'm the one to tell you this, but your grandma just passed. We're going to the hospital now because your mother wants to. I'm really sorry. I love you. But she's gone. And I think he said something a little more heartfelt, but the way my brain took it was, do with that information what you will, and I'm sorry. It's kind of how I took it. I went right back to bed. Could not handle it mentally. I was not equipped to just fucking sit there and deal with it, so I just went back to bed. And then I woke up in a surreal state of, this doesn't make any sense. I can't believe this is happening. And also, I can't believe I went back to bed. But that's what happened. So I woke up and I was like, did that really happen? And obviously I texted mom, I texted dad, and like, yeah, it did happen. And I remember saying goodbye to her in the hospital. Never realized it was going to be the last goodbye. Obviously you never do. You know what I'm saying? So it was strange, to say the least. But that core memory of him kicking the door, coming in, explaining to me what happened, and then me just going back to bed, I'll never forget that. Never. I have never forgotten that. It's always been on my mind. I always felt like I should have just woken up and gone there. But like, I just worked a 10-hour shift on thirds, busted my ass at my job in a factory. He tells me this, and I'm like, ugh. I went straight to bed. And what I felt was no regret. But then every time I look back at it, I was like, well, maybe had I woken up earlier. But it genuinely, obviously, it wouldn't have mattered. She was already dead. Or she had already passed. So I think it's more of a personal regret than it is like an actual. But I was not aware. You did not know that.
Yeah, no, like, speaking of personal regret, I didn't want to go to the hospital when she was still lucid.
You and Paige didn't want to go to the hospital when Grandma Judy was upset, like in her situation.
I did, but I didn't think it was as bad as it was until Dad told me she had cancer.
I also didn't think you realized how bad it was until I brought you to there.
But for Grandma Penny, I was in denial, and I was like, no, like, I was young enough. I was still like, no, I'll just talk to her when she gets home. Like, it'll be fine. And when I finally was like, okay, I'll go, she wasn't not conscious. Do you remember when she was like, she would still squeeze your hand when you were there?
Yep, your camera died.
She was talking to, I was talking to her, And I finally went, and I was just like, I love you. And I blocked a lot of it out. Like I just remember her not talking, but she squeezed my hand when I told her I loved her. And I was like, okay, that's an I love you back. And I regret not going earlier. Like, it eats at me. Because I loved Grandma Penny.
I mean, you don't have to let it bug you that much.
It does. If I had gone sooner, she would have told me she loved me back.
Grandma Penny?
Yeah. This got really deep. I'm sorry, guys.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
She wouldn't have.
Why?
Her early states, she just didn't remember herself. I mean...
Well, when I went, I told her I loved her, and she squeezed my hand, and I just let her know I was there, and that felt like a I love you too. You know what I mean?
I meant, like, for the last... I want to say 2 months of her life, she was nonverbal. Like, couldn't do it. I was there with Paige.
It made me feel a little better when I went to say goodbye to Grandma Judy. She told me she loved me because she wasn't talking. Not really. No. But when I leaned in and I said I loved her, she said she loved me too. And what...
Don't cry.
I won't.
Bitch
what got
boy.
me was... I don't know if you heard whatever I said to her. But...
Grandma Judy?
Yeah, Grandma Judy. But I told her I loved her. And she wasn't there.
No, not at all.
But it felt like this was like all she had to say, she wanted to say to me, right? And she said, I love you. And she said, tell Dakota I love her too.
Right.
Because obviously you weren't there for like all the times me and Dakota went over, but Dakota's grandparents passed before.
Yeah.
And she really loved Grandma.
Yeah.
And Grandma really loved Dakota. And it just like that's why I cried so hard at the hospital. Is because she remembered.
Paige wasn't expecting it either.
It just like
it's nice to be a hard ass until you realize that there's no point. Just fucking let it out. And I think Paige realized that. She's always a hard ass.
And she kept apologizing for crying, and it just made me feel worse because I'm like, why the fuck are you apologizing?
I don't think she realized how much she cared. And that's the entire point of why I set that entire thing up for you and her. Like, let us go there. You come with me. Paige, come with me. I was in the know with Mom and Dad. A little more than for some reason you were.
I knew. I didn't know how bad.
I don't think you realized, and I did because I made a fucking point. You can ask Andy. The night I found out, we drove up there, and I went. I was like, I'm not waiting.
It progressed so fast.
Exactly,
but that's the thing is it didn't.
But
she had known for 7 fucking years, dude.
No, not 7,
6.
That's what like it. It was to a point to where I knew where it was getting, and you can, like, once again, you can ask Andy. Once Dad told me, and she was in the hospital, I was like, well, I'm not wasting fucking any time. And sadly, Andy had work the next day. I made a fucking point to
you
go
were right
to
over
this.
there?
That's
what they all say.
I made a point to go to this fucking hospital the ass crack of dawn. No one was awake. It was in the middle. It was in the middle of the night, but I got to see her. I wasn't technically. Was I supposed to? Technically, I don't think I was.
It was past visiting hours.
Yeah, it was definitely. It was past any hours.
What I laugh about it now, but what's still so surreal to me is this is going to sound horrible.
Oh boy,
Grandpa died in the house.
Mm-hmm.
And he was dead when I said goodbye. That was weird.
Well, there's different.
Yes, but I was upstairs and he passed.
I was downstairs. I was there when he died. I didn't go upstairs.
I know.
Yeah.
You did. You and Paige went up to talk to me.
To talk to you, but I genuinely mean he was dead when I was down. When I came downstairs, then he died because Grandma went to talk to him. Over and over, she said "Butch, Butch, Butch," and he was dead.
It's just weird.
Very strange. That one was weird because we were there, but yeah.
So Jedi Survivor.
That's this week's episode. Everybody,
wait, hold on.
I hope everyone had a wonderful time.
We gotta finish this. Just right into it.
We're terrible.
Didn't I tell you to be more careful about who you
He looks so good, by the way. The motion capture's getting incredible.
scan? Come on.
Click boss. He still needs to be in an actual live action. Yeah,
he will be.
Well, duh, he's gonna be.
This is the gameplay trailer. I haven't seen this yet. I was very excited.
Who you must become.
Did you see that?
I did. Yes, I did.
I cannot tell you.
No. He cuts off his leg. Dismemberment wasn't in the first game.
Just said I saw it.
Can you chill the fuck out?
You chill the fuck out.
You chill the
Oh,
fuck
I'm stupid. I'm over here switching to a camera we don't have anymore. It's fucking dead.
Must become.
That one's dead.
Yeah, no, that one's on. This one died. So that's why I moved it, because I had to switch it to third person.
Or where?
Ah!
This is dope. This is a very Star Killer moment. Have you seen this?
No.
The line is drawn.
When that's sick.
Yeah, it was pretty dope.
There are no easy choices.
It's on Coruscant.
These are dark times.
I thought she was dead.
They're together.
It's Marin.
Stop.
These are dark times.
I rewind it.
They're together.
No, I know, but we haven't seen her in the shows. We haven't seen Grease. We saw Seer. She was bald.
I don't know what trailer you've seen. They're together.
In the main trailer, the one that released 2 months ago, she was not in it.
The trailer I've seen, him and her are together.
She's so pretty.
We have few allies.
Good to see you, gal.
Fucking Rancor, let's go.
The odds are against us.
Go back.
Good to see you, gal.
Easter egg. Continue.
What's these? Oh, the Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No, continue.
What's the Easter egg?
Watch. Continue.
Yeah.
Stop. Checkpoint.
Stop fucking Easter egg.
Odds are against us.
It's not a fucking Easter egg.
It's an Imperial game save point.
You're funny. It's a meditation point is what you mean, right?
No, go back and look. It's
You
like Star Wars
Good to
Battlefront.
see you, gal.
That is a fucking checkpoint,
I don't think
Josh.
that's what that is.
Well, I don't care. I'm just fucking telling you.
Chill.
You chill. Chill. All right, Mr. Butt Stinks.
The odds are against us.
My butt does.
And they will always
She looks so pretty.
be
There's Grease. We haven't seen Grease this entire time either.
against
Dog,
us.
what? Hold on. What trailer are you watching? I watched a trailer where Cal's in this bitch with her, and they're together.
This one. No. This one. Grease and her are not in this at all. They're not in this trailer.
Most wanted.
Only Seer is. Only Seer is in that trailer.
Jedi. Remind our friend here why his...
You see that guy right there?
Yeah.
He is this species. Do you remember this? This guy? Remember this guy?
Mm-hmm.
He's that species. The one who regenerates fucking everything?
Mm-hmm.
He is that species.
Okay.
kind are supposed to be dead.
Have this! Here we go!
After all we've done, the Empire has only grown stronger.
We just don't want to get copyrighted.
You're good. So, like I was saying, the only thing I meant was Grease was not in this trailer, and Marin was not in this trailer. Seer was.
Okay.
Now or never.
And there's the two of them working together.
Seems our destinies are intertwined.
You think he's going to be a main boss?
No.
No?
No.
But I can tell you this.
Not with Droidicas.
Huh?
Not with Droidicas.
What do you mean?
Droidicas? Them? Droidicas?
No, I know what you mean. I meant, like, what do you mean not with Droidicas?
No, that we have more shit to fucking...
If there is any hope of surviving, we must stand against the darkness.
Who's that guy?
I don't care.
I don't know. So aggressive.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Chill the fuck out.
Like, what the fuck?
You're so aggressive.
Oh my god, we're near the end.
That looked like a boss fight to me. April 28th. I'm getting to day one. You want to come over and play it?
Yeah.
Bet.
Well, no, you're gonna come over here and play it.
Okay.
We have a fucking fat TV.
I do too.
Or just fatter.
It's not a fucking contest. I have a 4K. I have a 4K
TV. Hey, we're done now. Fummy?
Fummy.
You meant to say funny.
Me familia.
Oh my god.
Words you probably didn't know.
Yeah, there you go.
The word of the day is... Andy, tell me when to stop. I don't know how to pronounce that. Yemelis.
What was that?
Yemelis. It means... I can say what it means, right?
No.
Yeah, they just have to spell it for us. Yeah. It means to take care of someone who was Yemelis, was totally reckless or careless. Ethan, you're Yemelis. My brother is Yemelis.